Hello everybody, welcome back to the World of Wraiths YouTube channel. We got you guys again with another market watch. Let's get right into it. So for those of you that have not heard, Command and Conquer is getting a reprint in the newest set, The Haunted. Now don't even look at this price, don't even worry about it. If I want you to learn anything from any of my market watches videos, do not buy TCG player pre-release. I repeat, do not buy TCG player pre-release. These cards are usually super spiked, and there's very few times where you'll get something for a good price, in my opinion. But that being said, this reprint will 100% bring down the price of the other Command and Conquers, and I'm very happy LSS did it. So, currently, first dead, Arcane Rising, or Unlimited stays like around 100. I think this will get to like 80, maybe. History Pack, probably gonna get to 70 ish. And I guess that'll leave the newest one around 60, which is good. This card definitely needed a reprint, but I'm gonna say this: get yours as soon as possible, like day on release or like day after, because these cards will all just go back up. You know, it happened with Tunic. It's gonna happen with Command and Conquer. So if you don't own them, wait till the Haunted comes out, and probably day of release, day one. Try to secure yourself a playset. You'll thank yourself in the future. Next up, we got Static Shock, $5. This came from the Aurora Strike, first strike structure deck. Pretty good, but this is like half the price of the actual first strike deck. So, personally, I would recommend if you can get your hands off two of these, and then just have yourself a third Static Shock to, trade or sell. And it's pretty good value in these first strike decks, even the Terra one. And Aurora's gonna get an Armory deck soon. So I'm sure new players will buy two first strike decks and an Armory deck, and they'll have themselves a nice Aurora deck. So I would recommend getting it now if you don't have yours already and are interested in playing Aurora. Next up, we're gonna look at Bright Lights, Warband of Bologna, 45 for an extended art legendary. This is something that just caught my eye. I thought it was a good time to buy it, especially if you're interested in warriors. Next up, Gone in the Flash. Kind of like talking about Aurora and the new Armory deck that was just announced. If you don't have yours, I would get these soon. Cards great in Aurora. It's looking tough at $20, but I don't think they're gonna go lower. I think if anything, they're only gonna go up. So if you're interested in Aurora, pick it up. Same thing goes for Current Funnel. These are Rosetta Majestics. They just came out. These are gonna stay, climbing up slowly. And the last one, Channel Lightning Valley. It's kind of cheap right now for maybe 14, but definitely pick up these three if you're interested in playing Aurora. The new Armory deck's definitely gonna make these spike, so that's why I want to highlight them. Arc Lightning, yet another one. I'm almost 100% sure this will not be in the new deck. So just get yourself your playset if you're interested. And even if you're not, like, these are most likely just gonna go up when the Armory deck comes. We also got the non-EA Warband of Bologna. I think it's a good time to pick it up too. Legendaries, when they're like this cheap, legendary under 30 is like, oh shit, maybe I should buy that. Next up, Already Dead. This card has always been around $30, so if you're interested in playing Assassin, I think it's a nice card to have. It's not necessary, but it is from Bright Lights, and the Bright Light cards are very low quantity on the market. So when the demand goes up, these tend to spike. So I'd definitely pick it up if you're interested in playing Assassin, but not if like you don't got the money for it. I think this will not see a lot of play competitively. I personally own my place already because it's an Assassin card. I love having like all of the Assassin cards. Good thing to, potentially pick up. Next up, I was kind of talking about the Aurora deck and how it's going to make these Majestics from the Rosetta set go up. This kind of happened with Dash.io, and it made a lot of the old Dash cards go up. Teklo Pounder, 450. And I kind of pointed out Dash.io is a good budget deck. I think you are gonna have to invest money into her. But these were way cheaper for the Armory deck. People that picked them up before the Armory deck, they'd be chilling right now. One thing I want to note: a lot of these history pack cards are more expensive than the other OG versions. So if you're gonna buy these cards, I'd most likely get the black border version. Pulls Wave Harpoon. I think the hype for Dash IO has been going down slowly. This is one of the best cards for Max. Another card I wanted to, just potentially, if you don't own your playset, I think it's a pretty good time to pick it up. TikTok clock. This Majestic was like at $5. Guys, if you're interested in Mac, right now they're not super expensive. Recommend you pick up these cards. Heist. Let's even this graph. Just look at how it just shoots down. It's about $30. Things are cooling off. A lot of people are playing Dash IO. Maybe when you first picked up the deck, you were like, oh, I shouldn't get Heist. It's around $30. Now it's slowly going down. You could probably trade for it, or maybe buy it from someone for less than $22. Same thing with Twin Drive. These were, yeah, look at that. A couple of them sold for 44, 43. Another good time to buy Twin Drive. All the Dash IO players that maybe this was way too expensive when you were getting into the game, check it out. A lot cheaper now. Next up, Dense Blue Mist. Shout out my boy Josh. He said this shit gonna be broken against Ira and daggers, and yeah, any MST hero. I think this is you gotta have this if you're playing any of those blue decks. Even Zen, I think even Zen might be like, okay, I'll play this. Like, sounds crazy, but Syndra is a menace. If you don't have your playset, definitely go ahead and get your playset. Super cheap right now. Now foils are $1. Let's check out the rainbow foils. Rainbow foil $1, $2. Yeah, pick up your playset, guys, if you're playing any of the MST heroes. Next up, Cut Through the Facade. This has been slowly going up. I remember this is one of the cards I talked about on the first Market Watch. Fealties and Aura. I'll keep saying it. LSS really likes auras as far as I've seen. We were getting new aura cards for Warriors and the Haunted. I think this card is just going to get better and better throughout time. Definitely pick up your playset. You don't want this to be like a $30 card when it's going to be super relevant. And you could have bought a whole playset and now it's $30 and you need to buy just one for $30. $10, not a bad price. It's a generic. It'll go in all of your decks. Well, pretty much most of your decks. Next up, we got Truce. About $8. I think this is such an underrated card, in my personal opinion. Being able to play this, arsenal something, and then if your opponent attacks you, you have 6 cards. That's kind of crazy. Such a cool card. Came out of Rosetta, so I think it's only going to go slowly higher and higher. Definitely recommend picking this up. It's a generic, can't go wrong. Next up, Rootbound Carapace Yellow, the EA. This was an LGS promo. It sold out, so kind of crazy. Shout out my boy Kevin. He got me my last one so I could complete my playset. These were selling. Whoa, why didn't they show the prices here? Yeah, they've been selling for around $8.11 or so, it's saying. That's crazy. I thought DCG players showed the prices. Like, is that new? I would value these around $8, $8, $7. But if you got some value. If you don't got some, just know they're worth a little something right now. Next up, Fruit of the Forest, all colors. Guys, don't buy this now. Wait till the month's over. Wait till we get the gem packs. These are going to be way cheaper. Always happens with Armory promos. Let's see, yellow. Yellow's pretty cheap. This is a fair price. But I would still wait till the end of the month. Look at blue. Close to $12. This is definitely the best one, but as the days go by, more armories are giving these out. The quantity will just go up. It's as simple as that. So I would recommend if you want your Accenturats and maybe you can't make it to 9 armories, just wait till next month. These will definitely be a lot lower. And even if they're not, you can just ask around for trades. More people will have them. Simple as that. EA Rootbound Carapace. This is still in stock. The yellow one sold out, in my opinion, or is currently sold out because they actually gave less of them in the Armory support for LGS. I think there was only 8 yellows and there were 16 reds. So yellows are kind of more, rare and valuable. If you do have your own, they're close to $8. Soon gonna hit 10. Nice chunk of change. And if you don't have them, just know I would pick them up. It's such a great defense reaction. Another great defense reaction, Sink Below. When I first got into the game, I remember I bought my playsets. They were for like $1 each. Yeah, just like Sink Below. If you have some Fate Foreseen in your bulk, these cards are valuable now. So if you're just getting into the game, yeah, I would try to get my playset. If you do it locally, ask your friends around, ask your LGS. But if not, this is like such a great card. And Alice has just printed another 044D React. I feel like there was a lot of talk about Sync and Fate getting banned, but they kind of just gave us another one into the suite of 044D Reacts. So something's telling me that they're going to stay here for a while. Next up, let's talk about Guardians. Terra Sunder. Very powerful card, but it's also super pricey. But, when Guardians don't get attacked and they just have 4-card hands, a lot of the times they can't convert. But Terra Sunder will definitely help. And we're getting a Guardian set soon, guys. So if you're interested, I would definitely pick them up. They're pretty cheap right now. But these Majestics will definitely jump once we get a Guardian pack. Another one, Rouse the Ancients. Same deal. Even though it's generic, I've only really seen Guardians play this card. Pretty cheap right now, close to $5 for Majestic. Get your playset before the new Mastery Pack Guardian. Spinal Crush. The History Pack is closing to 10. Black border, pretty much at 10. So, check if you're gonna buy your Spinal Crushes. Might as well get the OG Welcome to Wraith ones. History Pack is so crazy how some of them are more expensive or just as close. Channel Liquidated, after all the hype from Yarl, $15 Majestic-ish. Maybe you can get your playset for 30 off somebody if they really like you. 37, 40. I would buy this card. I mean, I don't think it's gonna reprint anytime soon. If you're playing Yarl, you want to upgrade your deck, $15 is not a bad price for Channel Liquidated. This card's a monster. Like when you play it, the game just slows down so much. I think it's a great upgrade for all the Yarl players out there. Okanoke, same thing. If you don't own your Okanokes, I know these were like maybe like 15 when Yarl was super hype. Now instead of paying 1 for 15, you could pretty much kind of get a playset close to 15. So great time to pick up Okanoke in my opinion. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget, do not buy this. It will drop, and once it does drop, definitely buy this because Command & Conquer is probably not getting reprinted anytime soon. For the next, I'll give it 4 years or something. Who knows? Thank y'all for watching. Hit that like button. Let me know a comment down below. Tell me what cards you're looking forward to from the new set. And hit that subscribe button. Peace.